Oh my. Uh-oh. I didn't even consider that. I think you just disconnected. Hang on a second.
Crap-a-doodle-doo.
Okay, what does... Let me pop open... gear. The Schmeiser is Tech 20, and you are Tech 18, so the Schmeiser is above you, and it's above the living land. You've disconnected. So, I'm going to give you back that possibility, but the damage to the guy goes away. Okay?
No.
And... oh, there you go. And then you...
Save.
My dear lady, are disconnected. Okay? The weapon starts to... Huh?
Rios, start booking it. You're not gonna last in melee combat.
Yeah, you can still move. You can still run. If you want to. And you've got a run of 10. Or not a run of 10. You've got a dex of 10 if you only want to move that far. But, if you do run, they get a bonus of 2 to try and hit you. Because you're trying to leave combat. It's not exactly an attack of opportunity, but it is a bonus to them to hit you because you're fleeing.
I think I'll try to stand my ground.
Okay.
But I'll need to switch weapons.
Yeah, you can just drop the Schmeiser if you want. It'll probably convert to something else, though. But you are disconnected. So you're thinking like a primitive. So the Edeinos spear, the Hrock-shoot spear that he has, is this the one that threw it? I'm sorry. I don't think it is. Nope. This is... oh, yep, he threw it. This is the one that was thrown. So, let's see. You're thinking of primitive ways to hit him because you've disconnected. You're no longer even thinking like you're from Aurorsh. Okay.
I am Lady Ungabunga.
You are Lady Ungabunga, and your dress rips strategically to prove it. Okay.
So you might, instead of throwing down the Schmeiser, you might want to hit him with it like it was a club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it would look more like a club. The problem is it's kind of fading in and out, so you're not sure if you would even get a hit on it. But that is Rios. At the beginning of your next turn, you will be able to automatically roll for a reconnect. Okay, Chris. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see this one,
So,
and you can see this one. Just don't miss.
okay. Well, first, I'm gonna move up just because.
And that's 10?
Yes.
Okay.
So, oh.
Good, I can zoom in a little bit now.
Yeah. Just get everybody closer. And
Don't be
that
shy.
would make it... Now, I'm thinking, should I try to go for the intimidate taunt, or should I just attack?
What do
you guys
want?
say?
What do you want to try and do with the intimidate taunt? And which one?
Well, I'm trying to make more of a joke to make them all run away. If I do go that, I'm just gonna be like shouting as loud as I can. I am Fear, the Mind Killer.
You've been watching too much Dune, dude. But I can think of a way you might be able to do that pretty easily if you wanted to, and you don't even have to hit anybody unless you want to, and then it's going to be a multi-target penalty or a multi-action penalty.
And that, let me guess, that's using pyrokinesis.
If you wanted to, you can use pyrokinesis to kind of shoot a ball of fire between your hands in the air. It looks like a big horseshoe between your hands. And scream what you were going to scream. I am Fear, I am the Mind Killer. that would give you a bonus to intimidate, but you wouldn't actually be attacking. If you want to try and intimidate and, intimidate by maybe frying one of their friends, that's going to be a multi-action.
What do you guys say? Should I just attack one of them, or should I try to intimidate?
I say try to liquefy one and rub the ashes in everyone else's faces.
So multi-target or multi-action.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't speak the language. You might as well just blast one of his friends or go, rah, go.
I mean, I'm the universal translator. So,
well, and they do understand fire.
Yep. And they also understand fear. And they also understand killer.
And
probably.
to primitives, primitive minds, they're probably going to understand quite well any fire that is not under their control is a danger to them.
So it probably wouldn't be too hard.
Well, I don't know. If you want to do a multi-action and hit and intimidate, that's fine.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it's going to be
roll pyrokinesis, or do I roll? Okay.
Go ahead and roll pyrokinesis.
Multi-target. Sorry, multi-action penalty.
It's going to be a multi-action penalty. Okay, and depending on how well you roll will determine if these other two are intimidated as well.
Okay, and rolling.
Oh no. Oh no. No, that's a social 22. Oh no. No. So let's see.
I ignore the first mishap.
Their social is only
for that. That's right.
Yeah, first disconnect.
Yeah, that's right. You don't disconnect on the first one because you're a realm runner. And that's fine.
Yep.
But you fail otherwise. So your turn is
done. Yeah, spectacularly.
Yeah, you can't
even trigger.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I take shock from that.
As a matter of fact, you do. 2 shock. If you would please add that. Okay. And then
I try to do that, and then suddenly I have a piercing headache and bloody nose.
Yes.
That, stopping me in my tracks.
Okay, I'm removing combatants that are no longer valid. Okay, wait a minute. Where's the 4th one? Something's not right here. There's that. That. There's 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, okay. I just missed taking him out. So he is removed. Okay, so this top one, or the bottom one actually, this Edeinos flees into the forest. What is his... Well, he's going to be able to run, but I mean, what is his dex? Dex of 10, so he can run 30. So, old boy disappears into the jungle. And so he is going to get removed. All right, this Edeinos warrior against Andon. Andon is the target. And I'm going to roll for fear again at the end of the round to see if they've got the wisdom to beat feet out of there. Okay, this one is all claws and teeth. Melee weapons are okay. Is he still in the area? He is. So concealment -2. Andon is still in that area also. So. Oh, it rolled a 1. Well, he can't disconnect. I'm going to say that's...
Much tripped over his own feet, huh?
He pretty much tripped over his own feet. I'm going to say that nasty of a roll is enough to get him to take a powder. So, remove combatant. Okay. He's not dead, but he does disappear into the trees. So that leaves 1. 1. Okay, come on, pop open. Let's see. Where's Rios? Okay. Oh, no, this was the other one. So this one...
Did it disappear or did the map disappear?
Did
the map disappear for anybody else?
Nope, I'm still on it, but I'm the
It,
GM,
it
so I
did for
don't count.
me. It did for me earlier. I had to log out and log back into the session.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
fine.
mine is everybody's on there, but it's just a big black and gray alternating circles.
Yeah.
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 Again,
that happened to me earlier.
I really do apologize about that. Okay, so this guy is going claws and teeth against Peaches.
I'm
Yep.
like, bring it, fool. In his
Okay,
face.
and he misses like a big dog. Now I'm going to roll willpower to see if he decides to take a powder. Okay. And he will, let's see, he only moved 3 spaces, so he's going to try, let's see, what am I going to do with him? He's going to go, see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and he's going to disappear. Okay, so remove combatant. Okay, now, I think I need to go 3 more rounds. Okay, new. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to try and end the combat then. Does it do it again? No, I'll be boogered. Okay, the Edeinos are done. They are dead ski, and it's still giving me a ring. In the meantime, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to move to Rios and make sure that she's okay after seeing her take all those hits.
I am in Unga Bunga mode right now. Be cautious.
Rios, it's okay. It's me, Tama. Relax, not an enemy.
Let's see.
Did I ever get my chance to roll to reconnect?
You can roll now.
Well, don't worry
I'd say you
about
can roll
rolling.
now.
The combat is over. Eventually, you're going to get back to it. What do you guys want to do now that the bad guys have been vanquished?
I want to go check on Rios' wounds.
Okay, so you go over to check on Rios.
As soon as my laptop will catch up.
Yeah.
Yes, I have 2 wounds and 4 shock. Please help me.
What about the rest of you?
All of the bad guys are gone.
Yes, all of them are gone. There are 2 rock shoot spears laying on the ground.
That's okay. I'm gonna see if I can't do some first aid on Rios.
Okay, so everybody's gonna.
Hey,
How many of
everybody.
you are going to gather around Rios and try and help her?
I mean, I am definitely.
I'm gathering a whole
Probably me as
crowd.
well.
My first aid is favored, so.
So is mine. That's great.
Okay.
And,
The 2 of us
Help
gotta.
damsel in distress.
and at the same time, I'm going to give her a stern talking to.
You are not supposed. Yeah, Andon, I'm sure would rush over to your aid.
Oh yes, most certainly.
And then you've got.
I don't need to target Rios for the first aid, do I?
No,
Just
you
roll
don't. Hold on. Don't roll nothing yet.
No, I'm not. I was just asking.
So Katsumi, did you want to come over where the rest of the group is?
Where are they? Because all I see is the big smoking ring.
They're down here.
Move east. and
Lead him,
then a
GM.
little- Move east and a little south.
Follow the sounds of an angry Russian.
Yeah, just go down. Just
Yeah, if
keep
you
pressing the down arrow after selecting your character.
Right. I don't believe that
Go
effect
down
does
here.
that. Booger. Okay.
Are you over here?
No, the Katsumi's
Well,
over here.
Right here,
Ah,
I'm taking up a sentry position
okay.
and watching out from while they give aid, keeping a lookout.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so how many of you
We
have
went
first
exactly-
aid to help out with?
I
I
do.
do.
Okay, so Toma, Peaches, Chris, do you have any first aid?
I don't believe so. Yeah, no.
Okay. Let me see something
Just
here.
Just
Okay.
kind of came over to make sure she was all right. Maybe could give some aid to somebody.
Okay,
You know,
so
plus one of their roles.
okay,
Can we like coordinate and what is
That's-
it?
well,
Yeah.
you're only going to be able to get a bonus of 1 out of that, I believe. Combined actions with 2 of you acting, that gets you that would get one of you a bonus of 1. But since it's favored, that bonus goes to either die roll.
All right. So my my first aid is at 11. What is your first aid at?
Mine's also an 11.
So
Who feels lucky?
I do.
Go
okay,
for it.
so roll it with a bonus of 1.
Yep, adding that in right now.
Yeah. If you have any wounds and accounting for her wounds, you've got what, 2 wounds or 3?
I think I've got 2
You have 2.
and 4
yeah.
shock.
Okay, so it will automatically apply a penalty of. It should automatically apply a penalty of 2.
Just standard roll.
Yep, just standard roll. And in the meantime, I'm going to.
Oh, come on, really?
Just sticks
You're
his
joking,
fingers
right?
into the hole where that was left by the
What
knife
in the
wound. And
world?
he's
What's
like,
going on
does
with my
this
dice?
Do you want a second chance card?
Can he disconnect on a first aid roll when we're using like?
Yes, because
I'm-
he's got a bag
I'm too
which
frustrated with.
he
I'm
has
too
a
frustrated with her to focus.
he has a bag that allows him to have first aid at favored. Okay, so using the bag, and since its technology level is above living land technology, and since his technology level is above living land, that's a 4 case. So yes, he has definitely disconnected, but I mean can
Gotcha.
reconnect in like a few minutes. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. But
Then, perhaps I should
does
take
anybody
over
have a second
next
chance?
round.
Well, hold on.
Before-
Hold on.
Yes,
You can't
yes,
make another roll because
I
you did a
did.
combined action. Okay. So if you want to play the second chance card, go ahead, and I will allow you to make a roll instead of him, and then he won't disconnect if
playing
you
this-
succeed.
That's good. Oh, that's right.
Please, please, please,
Um,
please, please.
Yes, I
Yes,
am
and-
still bleeding
And don't.
here. Some help would be appreciated.
Okay, that's better. Okay, but it's only a standard success.
Oh,
So
I didn't add the +1. I didn't add the +1.
oh, okay. So that's actually a 15 versus a 10. Let me get to first aid so that I can make sure of that. I don't know why I don't have this stuff memorized yet. A good success removes 2. Okay, so let's see. The +1, 15, 10. So you've got a good success. So 2 wounds are removed.
There we go.
So then that means that you're in good shape now, Rios. You can remove those 2 wounds. And the shock that you guys took during the fight will go away after minutes. Okay?
As Rios is getting patched up, I kind of like put my hand on his shoulders, like, don't you ever do that again. Let me be your shield. You hide behind me.
Oh,
Understand? I
Peaches,
can take some good hits.
Peaches, don't forget to play that second chance card. You've actually got to play it. And all of you can take your cards out of your pools.
Already done.
It's like I forgot where I was going with that. Here we go. Second chance. I
Of course I did.
hit play.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. So we're done with that one. All right. So all of you are together now, and you have managed to rescue, quote unquote, at least one of the members of the team that went before you. Okay. Any questions you guys have about where you're at, what's going on, anything like that?
Well, we did get a chance to introduce ourselves by name last game, didn't we?
I don't think you did.
To
The fight started.
No, I don't
No.
think we have yet.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, you did, but it was very brief because you guys started hearing sounds from these Edeinos that you just put down.
right, and so once I get Rios back on her feet, I'm turning to her and saying, "Well met. I believe you're the group that went before, looking for the Ukhaan."
Look at you for a brief moment because she has just like her picture. She has the face mask on. She simply nods as a response.
I indicate myself, and I'm like, "Peaches," and this is Rios. That's Andon over there. Toma here, right next to me.
Hmm.
And over there's a Chris Cross.
Mac, that'll make you jump, jump.
Gives you a very, I guess, formal bow to the group as a whole, in keeping with the customs of her homeland.
I make
Alright.
a clumsy but sincere bow back, you know? What the American would do, like if you went yo and she'd like, oh yeah.
She doesn't say anything. She just watches everybody warily while mostly keeping most of her attention on the tree line.
Sure.
All right, so what's
You've
y'all's
been
next move?
attacked before, or
Well, if we do not have a camp, we should probably set one up. I don't like the idea of wandering about the jungle all night.
Well, it's not even nighttime. It's probably still morning. I mean, I know it feels like the fight took all day and into the evening, but realistically, it was only about 50 seconds.
Time flies when you're having fun. I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right.
So, do you take Rio's
Does there happen to
suggestion?
be a
Well, I think we should rest up just long enough to get rid of all shock and then head out.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. We can have a break for tea time.
Rios needs to be in timeout. I'm the meat shield here. I thought we agreed on this.
when did he ever say you're the meat
I'm a
shield?
cyborg.
Yeah, when did you
Yeah.
ever say you were the meat shield, Toma?
I thought I said it back on the island.
It
I thought I
maybe
made
was
it obvious.
it maybe was implied, but you know, Storm Knights don't
But
take
Rios
implication.
never-
for one.
Rios, don't do that again. Just stick behind me from now on, if you would. I'll take the front lines.
Okay, so you guys get rested.
Very kind of you, good sir.
You guys get rested. All of you get rested, and
We take a break for tea.
that's fine.
Be
So
better with whiskey.
you get moving again, and let's see. Oh, I need to get on the right thing. I'm going to move all of your tokens. Matter of fact, Katsumi, I'm just going to kind of place you, and then I'm going to grab all of you and try and get you
it's
out
back
of.
on my screen.
Yes, I know. I know. Why didn't that move? Thank you. Okay.
What is this green spray? What is this? Does anybody else have some weird
Yeah,
sort of green
it-
spray that's going
ye-
through the wall?
Yes, that was.
What is that?
Hey guys, I tried to replace the big smoke ring with an acid blast to see if I could clear it, and that did not work.
I was just making sure I wasn't going crazy.
Oh, you're going
That's all.
crazy.
Why does the acid splash look like projectile vomit?
Because you have an imagination, young man. All right, so all of you managed to kind of stealth your way through the jungle, and you're stopped more or less at a river. Okay, it is possible that this is the river that you were being briefed on concerning how you would get up closer to that building. You were actually able to bring your boat with you, and there are enough people to carry it now to get to the river. Is that what you want to do, or you just want to try and stick to the banks of the river?
Jen,
Oh,
are
sorry,
you muted?
what do you mean I am? Okay. I
You,
prefer if we let We should stick to the water unless anyone has any objections. There's enough of us and to move the boat safely into the river.
Okay.
And yeah, and it'd be faster than trying to cut through the jungle.
Okay. I do not have, nor have I been able to find a boat token so that I could just get you guys down the river. So here's in essence what I'm going to do. All of you get an opportunity to basically ride in the boat. I'm just going to put you out on the water. So here's what I need you to do. I need everybody to give me a stealth test versus a target number of 8.
We get to take turns being Jesus.
Well, okay, that's a way to look at it.
What if God was one of us?
I'm a new salad.
I've never tried the new salad. All right.
Okay.
All right, and you said difficulty 8?
Difficulty is 8. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Maybe I
Well, now look, that is not a mishap. Okay, so you can still apply a possibility to it if you want.
My rolls
No, you
suck tonight.
no, it's not on there.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You could also apply cards to it.
did everybody else
Yeah.
succeed?
Well, hang on, let's find out.
Oh my god!
Does that mean you're the only one who falls in the river?
Success, success.
I'm in a bit of
Remington.
my sink.
Okay, that's only 4 of you. Where's Andon?
Oh, whoopsie. I forgot to roll for Andon. I'm so sorry.
And okay, there you go.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
not the only one at least.
now don't forget, you guys can put possibilities and cards at this because you're out of rounds right now.
I'll have to use a possibility. 'Cause I don't have any more.
Use them all?
Cards. I've only had an adrenaline card. I used it for an intimidation.
Do you have a hero or a
Oh.
drama card? Oh, nice.
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's only Toma and Katsumi that fail on this one. Katsumi, do you have like a +3 card, an action card, or anything like that? Any kind of a bonus that could help you?
No.
Inspire glory. Well, okay. Does anybody have a supporter card?
Let me take a little look-see. I don't think I do, but just in case.
I mean,
Can I
with Hanabe,
use
you can
it
just use a
off the
possibility.
I can support a card. I can play it. Who can I grab that would it work on?
Scale back.
Well, let's
Well,
see. How bad is... okay, it's not going to work on Toma. He's just going to have to spend a possibility if he wants to get out of that mess. But you could
bless.
It
definitely...
will work on Katsumi.
Yes, it would work on Katsumi.
Okay, so hey, I have a card that I'm kind of confused on what it means.
Sure.
So, like, Delphi support. What?
Okay, so go ahead and click on that card so that you can bring up a way to display it for all players. Okay, so gain a +5 bonus to test to requisition equipment. Alternatively, play in the field to find a Delphi Council cargo box in the area. Make a normal persuasion test. The GM chooses an appropriate item of that value level or less to place in the box. I have an idea, but I'm only going to let it work for one character. So, Ginger, Peaches, would you please play your supporter card to help Katsumi? Thank you. So Katsumi is fine. And then if you, Rios, if you want to play the Delphi support card, I'm going to say that a little bit closer to the building, you see something that could be very interesting. It kind of flashes at you, and you ask to pull the boat over to put it ashore so that you could take a look at it. In the meantime, the Edeinos patrol that would have seen Toma goes by without seeing any of you. And we'll get you An appropriate level. Huh?
Possibility yet.
Say again? What was that, Remy?
I didn't even roll my possibility yet.
Oh, were you going
I
to
didn't even
spend
roll my
it?
possibility yet. So
Well, you could, if
I
Rios
didn't roll my
wants...
possibility yet. I was about to roll the... Do I not have to now?
Well, hold on. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If Rios would like to play that card, not only will it help your group avoid a patrol, I'll make it that way, especially since I'd like to get Gorden in here sometime tonight. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Not only that, but then I can find a, let's see, the GM chooses an appropriate item of the value level or less to place in the box. I would have you make a normal persuasion test versus a target number of 10, Rios. And then I could find you
All right.
something for next week. Because I'm not going to find it tonight.
All right.
Okay, so Rios plays Delphi support. This helps Remy get out of his failed roll. And then go ahead, Rios, and roll a persuasion test versus 10. Please.
All right.
And being partially made of metal is not helpful.
Oh, come on. Okay, good. Standard
Well,
success.
it's standard success. Okay, so let's see. Standard success. Let me have this as a note. Okay, Rios, Delphi support. You know what I'm going to do, since you were pretty selfless with that, is I'm going to come up with a short list of items that could have been found, and I'm going to let you choose one. Okay?
Oh, lovely.
Okay. Okay, with that, we're going to go and get into scene 2. Okay, now let me go ahead and open this up. Advancement and completion. Let's go down to complete, well, actually ending a scene. So, and I'll show it to all players. And Gordon, even you should be able to see this. There you go. And I'm going to click on ending a scene again because it reloaded it for me. Okay, cards. All players move their pool cards back into their hands if any remain in the pool. Item 2. Anyone with... Does anybody have more than 4 cards in their hand?
I believe so.
Well, take a
Let me
look. See
check.
what you got.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, you've got to choose 2 to discard.
Okay. They're all so good, though.
Choose the least 2 good. Or the 2 that are least good.
Okay. I'll discard the precision. Does anybody have a card they want to get rid of? Because I have a second chance that I could trade with you.
Do we have to discard now? Did I hear that correctly?
To 4.
If you have more than 4.
Yeah, if you have more than 4 cards, you have to discard down to 4.
I've got a martyr
So
card.
I'm good.
Do you not want the martyr?
I only
I
have
could give you.
3. So what are you offering to get rid of? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to. I have a second chance card that I don't want to get rid of. So I'm just asking around. Does anyone else have a card they don't want that I could discard, and I can give you the second chance for it?
Well, I only have 3 cards. You can give me one.
I can't do that. It has to be a trade.
What?
Yes, it has to
Is
be a
that
trade.
true?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, if he makes the trades, then he can get rid of that card.
I had a great start.
I don't have. All of these are pretty good. I want to keep them.
Anybody else have a card? No? Okay,
Nope.
I guess
Okay.
I'll hold on to that, and then I guess I'll go with this one instead.
Okay, you're going to discard that? Okay, so that's fine. Now, do any of you have less than 4 cards?
Yes,
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
that'd be me.
draw up to 4
Oh my
cards,
goodness.
a total of 4 cards, including the ones you've already got.
Perfect margarita. And
Okay, how do you draw, please?
Okay, open up your cards thing, and then you should see a draw plus, or draw cards plus.
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, if you hit, I think you have to hit the plus in order to get those cards. There you go. All right. Now, does anyone have one card they don't like? And this could be for each of you. If you have one card that you don't like, you're allowed to discard that one card and draw back up to 4.
I'm good.
Okay. So it sounds like everybody's good. Okay. Do any of you have a card that reads "Play this card now," or you could trade the card for a possibility in a card, and you want to get rid of it?
I do.
Okay. What have you
Martyr.
got? Martyr. Okay. And that allows you to discard and grab another card and a possibility, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and discard that.
Yep. Discard that. Okay.
And then draw a new card and I'll get my possibility back.
Okay. So then
Yay, lucky number 3.
let me go ahead and put. Oh, you've already put it up there. Okay, good. All right. So scene 2, Manhattan skyline. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make sure I get that in there. Scene 2, Manhattan skyline. All right. So standard scene. After dispatching your foes, you manage to find your way inside the building that you need to get to, and you start ascending to the roof. The briefing was kind of vague on the exact location of the spire, but you need to be able to locate it by line of sight. So you're not actually in the building that's next to the other thing. I need all of you, if you would please, to give me a find test. Just actually, hold on just a second. Don't give me that find test yet. Let's see. Okay. The target number is a 10, so it is standard.
see, I have a cosm card. You do. Okay, but
Here I go.
I have a cosm card that might work right now.
I swear.
Okay, well,
Why?
hang on, Remy. Ginger, what were you saying?
Oh, just barely a
Perils of the
failure.
living land. Play when traveling the living land. The party must navigate or negotiate a dangerous obstacle such as a massive waterfall they must climb. How about a massive spire we must climb? A raging river, blah blah blah. All storm knights gain one to 3 possibilities.
Ginger, please read that again.
It says,
Turn up one notch.
play when traveling the living land. The party must negotiate a dangerous obstacle, such as a massive waterfall they must climb, a raging river they must swim, etc. Based on the danger introduced. It's the GM's call. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, don't we have to climb a dangerous spire? Why
Well-
do we get 1 to 3 possibilities for that?
It's not necessarily climbing a dangerous spire. It's getting over to the spire from one building to another.
All right then.
So you
Would that
can
work?
you can play that, sure. It does it say play on the table?
It just say play when traveling in the living land, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, you're traveling in the living land. Let's see. What is the name and number of that card?
Cosm card number 5.
Cosm card number
It's
5.
called
Okay.
Perils. It's called Perils of the Living Land.
Number 5, Perils of the Living Land. Okay, let me drag this out here. Okay. Close that. Now, please give me a find test versus a target number of 8. Okay, Remy and Connor have already rolled.
Find difficulty you said was 8?
Yes, Rios, you and Andon as well, and Justin for Katsumi. Okay.
You said 8?
The target number is an
You
8.
told us 10.
Oh, no, that's right. Target number is 10. Yeah. Target number is 10 because he's had
target
time to
number is
conceal.
standard.
Yes, target number is standard. Yes.
I thought you said the difficulty was 8.
Well, I lied. I was wrong. You failed anyway. So.
It's
Yeah, you.
not that
Okay.
that helps me any.
Okay, those of you who scored a success, hear a little bit of scrabbling around as you climb up to the second level of a building. As you enter the building, you don't see anybody in there, and you see that the building is held together very well by thick vines that are actually holding up the walls. Okay?
Oh goodness, not the vines again.
Yes, the vines again. In both Aurora and in the Living Land. Okay, that one's for Andon. So Andon probably immediately comes to arms when he hears what's going on. Anyway, on the first floor, there's nobody in there. There's a bunch of rubble, detritus. There's concrete all over the floors. And some of you are aware that only the law of wonders is keeping things together. Okay, as far as you know. You know what? I'm going to get you all back onto the Dreamtime because I don't have any maps for anything else. I've got one person. But you do manage to get around the vines and start climbing the steps without too much trouble. When you do so, you come up to the second floor and you hear some movement that is just over the cacophony of the living land outside the building because there are no windows left over. Okay?
Oh goodness, the mosquitoes can get in unabashed.
You are not lying.
I recommend though that we switch to bladed weapons like my axe and swords and knives. We don't want to be firing off shotguns and alert the entire neighborhood to our presence.
This is true. So
we're trying to be stealthy, right?
Right. Gordon, are you there?
I am here.
Okay. Did you read what I just wrote in the chat?
I did.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Oh, let's explore.
I'm basically just going to stand up and go, sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, this might not be a good idea.
I mean, I can explain my reasoning, but...
Okay. So what that means to Katsumi is this is one of the individuals that you came in with the other day.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I recognize her?
Yes. Yes, you absolutely do. You recognize that your team leader instructed that she was to remain behind because they didn't have any radio equipment, and she was to attempt to communicate by hand signals and flags and whatever else she could communicate by, and or wait for Delphi Council personnel to come and get them to get her, and then she could, come in and help the rest of the team. But she did not know that your team had been broken up and two of your number taken captive. So you know that, but Katsumi does not. The rest of you, how do you react?
Hey, Paul,
Yes.
what I will do before anyone else can react, I will hold my hand up in the patrol signal for
Okay.
stop.
Okay. Okay. All of you are capable of seeing that.
Yeah, well, I hold up. I mean, my character's seen enough of that kind of thing, and Is he cavemaned out? What does this guy look like?
That's excellent. Gordon,
Yes.
what do you look like?
Oh, he's wearing
I should have said
chainmail.
Darius.
Oh, what?
Chainmail.
He's wearing chainmail. He's a pretty normal, on the handsome side looking guy. One of the first things you notice though is he's got heterochromia. His eyes are different colors. They're both brown, but one of them is significantly lighter than the other. But yeah, he's holding his hands out, you know, in your standard I mean no harm gesture, and he doesn't look like a native of the living land. He holds himself with poise and dignity.
A really good start.
Well, no native of the living land would ever wear something dead like chainmail.
Also, he's wearing a rather elaborate pendant that you can see that looks like the hilt of a sword.
All right.
Just the hilt?
Yes, just the hilt.
So, in essence, you can recognize this individual as one of yours, and Darius, you recognize all of these individuals as Storm Knights, like you.
You said
I'm going to give this to you.
So I turn to Katsumi and I say, so we've heard nothing back from the Delphi Council as of yet?
I mean, we are the reinforcements from the Delphi Council after they lost contact with you, so...
Excellent, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You're welcome.
We're here to help. What's the situation?
Well, my name is Darius Rennauld. I'm cleric of Dunad, and the rest of my team, with the exception of Katsumi here, was taken by the Edeinos. I have no idea where they ended up.
You think there might be a...
Actually, you do.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yes, I forgot. This is my fault. I forgot to tell you about that. You saw them being taken towards the Crystal Tower.
Oh, okay. Yes, when my comrades were captured, they were led off towards that tower that we're here to locate.
Well,
That's convenient.
lucky day, since we happen to be headed that way. How many of them were there?
There were two more, right, Paul?
Yes.
Yes, there were two. We were a team of four originally.
We'll see what we can do to find them on our way to complete the mission.
Excellent. I suggest we team up and work together.
I like that idea. I look at my companions waiting for their nod.
And yeah, I give a nod. Just like, why would we turn him away?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like he's gone batshit crazy.
He hasn't gone native. Gone crazy is a matter of, opinion.
Perspective.
Yeah.
The faith in this land is strong, but so is mine.
Wait, you have faith in this land?
No, I'm saying I have faith in my God. I'm cleric of Deanna. And that faith has protected me.
We're glad to have met. Does anybody need a rest? Do we need a rest, or are we ready to try to scope out Have you scoped out the rest of this building? Do you know the way to the top so that we can get across?
I imagine I would have had time for that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, getting to the roof is not really going to be that much of a problem.
Okay.
So let me, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read this when we start next week. Okay, it is 9:30. We've got one member that has to skinny out. We've got others that have to get to work tomorrow morning. So it is now 9:30 Central Standard Time, 10:30 on the East Coast. So I think that we should take a break. What do you think? Break for this week.
All right.
Okay. All right. Then in that case, are there any questions, queries, quibbles, or quips before we head out for the night? And do any of you need to make notes about anything that you wanted to do or were thinking about?
I should probably make a note of, list of loot, pick one option, incoming next week.
I actually have that on my sheet right here. I will get it done, and we will address that before I do this reading on this story. And of course, I'm modifying things as I'm going along, so I might have a few, missteps here and there when I'm reading it. Anyway.
And I'll make a note for something we could possibly do this next week.
Okay, that sounds great. Anybody else?
Just out of curiosity, did you want to show the image that I sent, the picture of Darius?
You know what? I think I could. I think I can. Nope, I need tile browser. Thank you.
I think I can.
Hopefully you can.
But I only think I can. Okay, worlds. I need images. Characters.
Laptop.
Possibility wars. Come on, get out there. And there he is. And load it up. Come on. You can do it. Good boy. There you go. Okay, that's who you're facing with. And I can load the rest if
I
you guys
can't
want
see
me to.
it. That dumb laptop. My laptop's still loading.
Well, you know what? I've got an idea. How about this? Prior to next week.
Proper medieval knight.
Yes, prior to next week, I will load up everybody's facial images at least, and you guys can kind of see what one another look like. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Now, Gordon, I apologize it took so long to get you in here.
No worries.
But there was a lot to do, so...
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Fancy.
All right. So for you guys, let's say goodnight to our Possibility War audience. Small as it is right now, it's going to grow, especially under the new ORC agreement. And I'll just start it off. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, John.
Tolos Vidania.
Good night, Mary Ellen. All right. My friends, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week, okay?